Hi everybody, I'm Bodhi Batista. Buddy and I are here to help you with a little bit of low back pain exercise. Now, so many of us sit most of the day. They sit at a desk, they sit on the couch, and this leads to a lot of tension in the body, both tipping the pelvis backwards and tipping the pelvis forwards, depending if it's your quad or your hamstring too tight. So Buddy and I are going to be showing you 5 different stretches today to help take away a little bit of tension in your body and alleviate some of that pain. So our first exercise, we're going to need a chair, possibly a cat for some balance, and we're going to do a short hamstring stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to place our weight on our left foot and we're going to step our right foot forward. Are you paying attention, bud? With a nice straight leg and a flat back, chin up. Make sure your cat is placed. And we're going to push the hip back as you reach your chin forward, and you're going to hold for 10 long, slow, diaphragmatic breaths. It's about a minute, minute and a half. And then we'll switch to the opposite side. Same thing. Pushing the left cheek back, toes are up, flat back with the chin up. How you doing, bud? Are you stretching there? Yes, okay. Buddy's stretching, he's very flexible. And we're gonna hold this for long, slow diaphragmatic breath. This is our first of 5, and this is your short hamstring stretch. Okay, now our second exercise, we're going to be moving to the lateral compartment of our whole hip girdle, and we're going to be doing tensa fascia lata and gluteus medius, basically an IT band or an iliotibial band stretch. So again, we're going to be using our chair just for balance, and what we're going to basically do is we're going to step our foot that's closest to the chair. So in this case, we're going to step our left foot over our right and place our left foot flat on the ground. We're going to push our hips away from the chair, so pushing it to the right while we reach our right arm to the left, and we're going to hold a nice long stretch, pushing that hip out as far as we can. We're going to be holding this for 10 slow diaphragmatic breaths, and then we'll switch and do the opposite side. So for the opposite side, we're just going to cross away, same thing, push the hip out, reach the hand into the opposite way, holding for 10 long, slow diaphragmatic breaths. You're going to do both sides. That's your IT band stretch. Okay, so exercise number 3, we're going to move to the front of the leg, the quad. Typically people do this with a standing quad stretch, but I find them do it inappropriately, ineffectively, because their knee is always translating forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie down on our right side, and we're going to grab our left ankle, pulling our left knee back. We're going to bring our right knee forward and place our right heel on our left thigh. And we're going to use that right leg to push the left knee behind you so that the left knee is behind your hip. Helping out, Buddy. Thank you so much, my friend. Buddy always likes to be doing some stretching while we're doing it. You're going to hold this for 10 long, slow, diaphragmatic breaths. Hey. And then you're going to switch to the opposite side. That's your third stretch, your quad stretch. Okay, so our fourth stretch is going to be an internal hip rotation stretch. We're going to do this to strengthen the inner thigh and separate and open the SI or sacroiliac joint. So this is one you can do in bed if you wanted to. It's great to do before bed. So you spread your feet a little wider than shoulder width, and you're going to rotate the right knee inwards towards the left ankle, keeping the left knee pointed up. And as you press the right knee down, you're going to roll so your right cheek comes off the ground, but your right shoulder stays down. And you're going to be pressing, using the muscles of your right leg, you're going to be pressing down with the right leg towards the left ankle. You're going to hold for 10 breaths, and then we'll switch to the opposite side. Same thing, internal rotation. We're going to press the left knee down towards the right ankle, holding for 10 breaths. So this is going to open up sacroiliac joint and strengthen inner thigh muscles to make sure we don't externally rotate our feet too much. This is number 4, internal rotation. Okay, so your last stretch, your 5th stretch, is to stretch your QL, your quadratus lumborum. Very similar to the 4th stretch we did for the internal rotation, only that has a little bit of a slight adjustment. So you're going to go back to your back just like you were. And same thing, we're going to internally rotate one leg. And as we do that this time, we're going to place our left leg on top. And we're going to allow the weight of the left leg to passively rotate our body. And you're going to feel this pull through the lower back on the right side. This is the QL muscles. We're just going to lie here and relax. And now this is a passive stretch that you're going to hold for 2 or 3 minutes. So you may want to do 20 or 30 breaths. You're going to completely relax here. Once you're done, same thing. We're going to internally rotate the left side, cross the leg over, allow the weight to pull the body in opposition. We're going to relax here, 20 to 30 breaths. This is your QL stretch, and this is your 5th stretch in your 5. So these are your 5 different stretches that's going to really take a huge amount of pressure off your lower back. So remember, flexibility being one aspect of what translates into pain. And so in future videos, we're going to do some things for strengthening, but I want you to first start with these 5 exercises, loosen yourself up, get some range of motion and flexibility, and take some of that pressure off your lower back.